Hello everyone, in today's lesson we're going to learn about how to use the subjunctive with impersonal expressions. So let's begin. So first we're going to start by looking at what is an impersonal expression or expresión impersonal. In English, it takes the form of it's plus an adjective. So for instance, it's good. The equivalent in Spanish will be es bueno. So every time we have an impersonal expression followed by the word que, and we also have a specific subject, the verb that we use is in subjunctive. So for instance, if in English I want to say, it's important that we speak Spanish in class, I have my impersonal expression, it's important, that, but notice that in English I use the present indicative, we speak, while in Spanish the equivalent will be, es importante que hablemos español en clase. So we have the impersonal expression, es importante, followed by que, but the verb is going to be in subjunctive. So now let's take a look at the following sentence. It's important to speak Spanish in class. So notice that in this sentence I have the impersonal expression, but my verb is in the form of the infinitive. So the equivalent in Spanish will be, es importante hablar español en la clase. So when we want to have an expression that is more general, we use the impersonal expression and the verb in infinitive. So the most common impersonal expressions in Spanish are es interesante que, es malo que, es bueno que, es raro que, es magnífico que, es curioso que, es posible, es necesario, es probable, es terrible. All these are followed with the word que, remember. So now let's take a look at a couple of exceptions. So when we want to express certainty, remember that that is an expression that is followed by the indicative. So if we have impersonal expressions such as es cierto que, it's true that, o es verdad, es obvio, es evidente, then these expressions are going to need the indicative. But if I have a no placed before those expressions, then I'm going to use a verb in the subjunctive. So in summary, when we have impersonal expressions, first, and there is a specific subject, I'm going to use the word que and the verb in the subjunctive. If I want to express a general idea, I'm going to use an impersonal expression followed by an infinitive. If I have an impersonal expression that expresses certainty, then the verb is going to be in the indicative. And if I have a no before the impersonal expression of certainty, then I'm going to use the verb in subjunctive. And that's it for today.